What should people do in terms of their first checklist of what to do if they have student loans and they really haven't thought about them over the past couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, there's that's a really significant issue. I believe I've seen statistics that are kind of all over the place on how much servicer turnover has gone on. But even some of the bigger payment processors from before are no longer handling the debt the way they were before. So absolutely, first thing to do is check in with who you were, servicing your loan through, and see if there's information about who has assumed your loan. See what their terms are, and make sure that all the automatic payment drafting structure is in place. But also on your own, your own budgeting side, be prepared to figure out how to carve out this extra money from, from your monthly flow, and make sure also to take a look at what options are available from the government in order to sort of ease back into payments. This is one of the things that Biden was able to get through in the whole rigmarole over the spring with student loan issue, is that there are modification programs that are much more easier to sort of follow up with and much more successful, or probably will be much more successful, I should say, than previous versions. And also, if you are unable to pay for a month or two, there's that late payment isn't going to be reported to a credit agency for a whole year. Thing to keep in mind is that if you are not paying, that you are accruing interest and your balance is going to grow. It's not like it was in 2020 and through 2022 when the interest moratorium was in place.
Indeed. I mean, and people might not know that interest started kicking in and accruing September 1st. So even though
Right.
student payments are coming up, that interest already continuing to accrue. I do want to ask you, though, some of the big winners. Obviously, we know that as people are going to have to pull back on some of their discretionary spending, won't have as much to spread around. What about some of the companies that benefit from this resuming?
So, there was a lovely graphic that we had on a few minutes ago about a couple of the companies that we've upgraded here at Jefferies. And really, I think for my own personal view, and I should say I'm not an equity analyst, nor am I, specific to single names here. But I do think that the discounters are the ones that are probably going to pick up most of the slack, right? So I mean, it's Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx, like we have there. They will benefit in that big trade down. Costco is an interesting one because I know that their membership tends to be mostly college graduates. They, for whatever reason, they just tend to tend to like shopping there. But I don't know if that means that there's maybe some risk within their customers. But certainly, if they're just trading down brands, it's discounter in bulk shopping should be doing better as well, I would think.
I mean, you would think so, especially the timing of still have high interest rates, people trying to save for homes. Certainly a whole perfect storm here of issues here for consumers and borrowers. I appreciate you taking
Yeah,
the
of
time to join us. Thomas Simons, Jefferies US economist. Thanks so much.
course. Thank you.